So I just watched the Diane Sawyer interview with Emma Willis, Bruce Willis's current wife. They've been married for a long time now, because most people know Demi, but this is his wife Emma, and it's really good. It's sad in a lot of ways, because she married this guy in Bruce Willis, like this fun-loving, quick-witted, dancing, singing, uh, very masculine dude, and now he's been a prisoner in his own body because he has this frontal lobe dementia where he doesn't recognize people. Some people are saying that he's not able to walk and all that stuff. I'm not sure about that, but his memories are gone. Emma says from time to time they would say something to him, and there's a flicker of Bruce comes out for a second, and then it's gone. And when she says that, you saw the pain on her face. It's like, for a second, I see Bruce, and then it's gone just like that. That's rough, man. And there was a lady in the special taking care of my mom, and I think her mom has the same type of dementia that Bruce has. And she said, overall, she's healthy. It's just now she talks like a baby. And then they was talking to her, and she was actually talking. She was talking like a baby, because everything that she learned, all the cognitive skills, everything that she learned all these decades is gone. Whatever's happening in the brain is eating away at everything you've learned since you were a baby. And this woman, if you just saw her sitting, you would say, oh, she's a nice older lady. She's smiling and all that stuff. She looks healthy, but then when she talks like a baby. That's sad, man. Like, my mom passed away from cancer, and cancer is horrible. I hate cancer. Because cancer, the thing about cancer is if you get treatment, there's hope that you can beat it. And a lot of people beat cancer. My mom beat cancer, and she was fine for years, and then it came back. And that's the scary thing about cancer. Like, a lot of people fight it and defeat it, and they're totally fine, and then they fight it, and it's a temporary win, and it comes back. Cancer is just horrible. And I still miss my mom dearly. However, dealing with someone with dementia or Alzheimer's is just as worse, or even worse, than cancer. Because you're dealing with someone, wife, husband, parent, who forgets who you are. Or they'll say stuff like, you know what, you remind me of my daughter. And the daughter's right there. That has to be so devastating, because to you, your mom, your dad, is super mom, is super dad, is superwoman, Superman. If it's your wife or your father, wife or your husband, it's the love of your life. It's someone you had kids with. It's someone that you went on vacations with. It's someone that you laugh with, and now they don't even remember who you are. There was a report on CBS Sunday, and he had to put his wife in a home, and he didn't want to do it, because it's just, he couldn't take care of her. And I think a lot of times, and this happens a lot for a lot of people, they become caretakers. And you're not trained to be a caretaker. But now you have someone in your life who has dementia or whatever ailment. And now you have to take care of that person. Emotionally, physically, financially. It could be taxing on that person. There's a big weight on a person when they're taking care of a parent or a husband or a wife who's going through an illness like this. They love the person dearly, but they're not trained for it. So shout out to the caretakers out there, because the caretakers are invisible forces in our world. Because most people don't talk about it too much if they're a caretaker. They kind of want to keep their private life private, but they go through a lot. So shout out to the caretakers. Shout out to the people dealing with any type of disease. I hate this so much, man. And the crazy thing about our country is there's a company down in Texas, and they brought back the dire wolf. Now, the dire wolf, if you don't know, it's been extinct over 10,000 years. And I think they had dire wolves on Game of Thrones, and they brought back 3 cubs. I think they brought back two boys and a girl, dire cubs. and they're cute, but they've been extinct for 10,000 years. Now, I don't know why you would bring them back, because who knows? The dire wolf might grow up and be like 6 feet tall and try to kill all of us. And now the same company, they want to bring back the woolly mammoth. I think we have all seen at least one Jurassic Park movie. Yeah, I don't know why you're trying to bring back animals that went extinct for a reason. They went extinct for a reason, and now you want to bring them back. And I bring this up because why in the hell are we trying to bring back the dire wolf? Why in the hell are we trying to bring back the woolly mammoth? Well, we should be trying to find a cure, or at least soften the blow of frontal lobe dementia, of Alzheimer's. Finding a better treatments for cancer than injecting yourself full of poison that's trying to kill the cancer that's inside of you. Like, we should be working on groundbreaking ways of fighting cancer, of fighting dementia, of fighting Alzheimer's, but we're not doing that. We're trying to bring back the woolly mammoth. Oh my God. And we're getting rid of all the scientists and the data. It's like, oh, we don't need all this stuff. In 2025, I didn't say it's 1925. 1925, we just didn't have the tools to find cures, or at least drugs that can soften the blow of your illness. I gotta stand at 1925. 2025, it should be all hands on deck. We should put all the money we have in science. We should have a diverse pool of people working on science. Right now, there might be some kids that's in Oakland or Cleveland or Detroit who might come up with an idea how to cure dementia. But the way the things are regulated, people who look like me, we don't get hired too often in these situations. Oh, no, we don't need your cure. Anywho, so I feel bad for Bruce, feel bad for his family. I feel bad for anybody who's dealing with dementia or Alzheimer's or any type of illness that's robbing a person of their life. I guess the good thing about Bruce's illness is that he doesn't know what's happening to him, which is hurtful for the family, but it's good for him just because he doesn't know that he's lost his memory. He doesn't know who he was as a person. It's messed up, but at least he's not in pain. So if you're a person who's been a caretaker, or who had to watch someone go through dementia, Alzheimer's, cancer, any type of illness, MS, what did you do? What did you do to make the person feel comfortable? What did you do as a caretaker? Are there resources that we can share in the comments section that can help people out financially? Are there YouTube links that helped you? Are there some really good facilities if you need to put someone in a home or someplace like that? What's some really good ones out there? Because we all don't want to do this. No, we don't want to do this at all. And if you're dealing with that now, I have some friends now dealing with that, with a parent that is not these circumstances, but they're gotten older and they have some illnesses. And all of a sudden now they're caretakers, and they love their parent. They're doing the best they can, but it can be taxing emotionally, physically, and financially. What did you do to help yourself out so you don't end up being sick? Because if you end up being sick, who's going to help your mom or your dad or your spouse? So I hate cancer, hate dementia, hate the fact we're trying to bring back the woolly mammoth and not finding the best scientists possible, financially, racially, to try to find a cure. F cancer, F dementia, F people not believing in science.